Hey everyone, my name is Robin Solonenko, aka Power Daddy from LinkedIn, and I'm a Power Automate instructor. This is one of those videos for my Power Automate Foundations course. You really cannot do an automated workflow without working with conditions. At the end of the day, it always comes down to, is it this or that, then do this or that, otherwise do this, yada, yada, yada. So at some point, you do have to learn how to navigate conditions, and this short video will show you just how to do that. Thanks again for checking out these Power Automate course videos, and we'll see you on the other side. Welcome back, everyone, to this topic where we now discuss working with conditions. And you will not be able to get away without working with these because a lot of our stuff is based on a condition. If the value of the expenses are over 1,000 or under 1,000, etc. So we kind of have to wrap our head around these, but they're basically an if statement is what they are. It's if condition. What do I do if it's true? What do I do if it's false? So if you look at this flow chart again for this next one, basically we're going to take the previous workflow and just adjust it a bit. And we're going to start by inputting those same input fields. But after we input them, we're going to do a check and we're going to ask, is the last name a duck? Because if it is, we don't want anybody with a last name of duck. Maybe we just don't like ducks. So if it's a last name is duck, then we're going to post a message on on Teams and deny them. And then we'll end the process. Otherwise, all other people will follow the same process and get connected to Excel, connect to SharePoint, and an email will be sent. Okay? So this is how the flow chart for that works. And what's new here is this diamond where it's the decision. You're doing a test. If it's this, go here. If it's that, go there. Now, just before we actually start doing this, I want you to take a look. In my Teams, I do have over here, I do have my Power Automate channel set up. You can call it whatever you like, but you have to have your team channel set up and any sub channels if you like, but it is all set up before me doing this. Okay, that's set up in Teams. Okay, so back in your Automate environment, underneath my workflows, you can see there's the Chapter 2 multi-action flow. But what we're going to do, so you don't have to, do all this all over again, is click on the More Commands to that workflow, and you should see Save As. Okay, so choose Save As. This screen will pop up, hopefully in a minute. There we go. And I'm going to call it, I'm going to take off this copy of in front, and in the back, I'm going to say, with condition. Oops, condition. Like that. Okay, so it's kind of, it starts off the same name, but it's going to be the one with the condition. Hit save. Give it a minute. It's saving a copy of it. And then we have to do one extra step before we actually start working with it. When you do a save as on any of these workflows, existing workflows, it actually turns them off, the copy. You have to go back to your More Commands, and you have to turn it on over here and choose Turn On. Now it's ready to be worked with. So go ahead now and go into Edit mode. Remember, there's two ways to get in there, and edit the one with the condition. All right, so this way here, it saves us a lot of hassle. We don't have to repeat those three actions. But what we need, so before this Excel action, we need the condition. So if you hover over the line between these two steps, click that line or that plus sign, we want to add an action, and it should appear right here. It's actually, you can see condition control. So if I click condition, you get this yes and no. And you get this section up here where the condition resides. So if you click on choose a value, again, remember this dynamic content pops up. We want L name. if L name is equal to, and in here we type duck. Just type it in. Okay, very simple. Just one simple test. Is the last name equal to duck? If it's yes, do I need to do anything? Yes, we do. We actually have to say, sorry, we're not going to allow it. And by do that, we click on add an action. And we want to do Teams this time. So if I go to Teams, type Teams in here. You can go to standard as well. We want the one to post a message right here. Post a message in a chat or channel. So scroll down to maybe, I don't know, third. Post a message. And then here we go. Post as. You're going to post as a user, not a bot. Post in, and it should choose channel. Give it a second. And here we go. Because again, it's all attached to your Office 365 account. It's loading. There's my Power Automate channel. And then, or team, I guess. And then the channel, voila. There's all those channels within that team. And we're going to choose general. And now you can post your message. So I'm going to say, someone has tried to add a customer. Oh, got to spell it right. Customer with last name Duck. We do not allow. And then I'm going to use dynamic content here. Should say we did not allow dynamic content first name space the dynamic content last name to be a member of our organization. Okay. So repeat this. Oh, you can put a subject in there if you want. Customer denied. Okay. So back up here, the user enters all that information in. Then there's a condition. Is last name equal to Duck? Yes, it is. Then go post a message in my Power Automate team in Teams under the channel General. And here's the message. Okay. Now, under this other side, what if it's no? What we need to do here, we don't want to add those actions. I'm going to collapse this here. We can drag and drop the Excel, SharePoint, and email into here. So drag and drop, add a row into here, create an item in here, and then send an email in here. Okay, just drag and drop. And now it makes a lot more sense. You can see it. So if it's no, or if it is Duck, you go here and you're finished. Otherwise, no, go ahead and do all that work. Okay, it's that simple. Now, let's see if this works. Click on Save. It's saving. We should have a green bar. Perfect. Looks good. I'm going to go test it. But this time, we're going to do manually because we didn't use Duck last time. Test it. It should connect to everything. Now it even connects to Microsoft Teams. That's good. Continue. All right, I'm going to do customer 250, first name Daffy, last name Duck, email to my student account. Oops, wrong one. Okay, run the flow. So as soon as I hit run flow, that's that section there. It should test it. It's Duck, so it should come over here and post the message to my Teams. So I'll run flow, It's successful, done. I go back to my teams. And here we go. There's customer denied. We did not allow Daffy Duck to be a member of our organization. So there's the post in the general underneath Power Automate and just a few minutes ago. Okay, so it worked. But back in our condition here, or in this run screen, if I expand the condition, you can see the green means this, it's done, and it went over here. These black X's on this side indicate it didn't come that direction because it met the condition of Daffy or Duck. And you can see here the expression result was true. So it even tells you right there it was true. So it comes over this fashion. Okay, so that is how you integrate a condition, a simple one-level condition. Is it this or that? And throw it into the yes side. Okay, that's all we have to say for that topic. We'll see you in the next topic where we actually start with some templates.